Hi, Father Vincent. This video is in response to your question about forms and helping you add a parishioner registration, a room request, and some sample forms. So first, know that we use Google Forms, and anyone, as long as the forms are inside of our Google folder, which we can share with whomever, as long as they have a Google account, then we can share those um, with whomever to work with. So forms themselves, I copied a couple of forms from existing other sites that have used these forms. For example, this room facility use request form used to be Sacred Hearts. I've been through here and I changed this to Most Holy Trinity, and then I added that within this paragraph and have left spots to update email and phone numbers. Please go through this form and decide if there's anything that you need to remove or keep. I think that I'm guessing that maybe you don't have the Windsor option. So here, if I click on it, there's an option here at the bottom to delete a question. Or of course, maybe this will allow me to duplicate a question, or I can create a new question by clicking the plus button over here on the right hand side. Excuse me. Once all changes have been made to this, under responses, I would go ahead and, in this instant, create the spreadsheet that would accommodate or correlate with this form. I've already, done that for the registration option, but I do find it's best to make the form as complete as possible before making the spreadsheet, because then any questions added will be in the farthest right-hand column in the spreadsheet if they're added after this is created. So, and then as far as getting form notifications, it's not something under tools and notification rules I could set up for myself to receive a notification when someone submits this form, but each person who needs to receive those notifications is going to have to set up that rule for themselves after they have access to the folder. You can also look at SUZIO support.com for more instructions about how to set up those notification rules for forms. I'm going to close the spreadsheet. I'm going to close the room. Actually, now, when this form is ready to post online, there's a couple things to check. Under settings, make sure it's not restricted to users in a certain domain. I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. And then I'm going to click on send. Under send, I have a couple of options here. Usually that doesn't fill the full screen, but for some reason right now it is. I can email this form, I can use the link to this form, or I can embed the form. Embedding would work inside of an article. It's kind of like some of the instructions you received, like embedding a Google map, embedding an Albumizer video. That's how embedding would work. Or using the link. Link would work like hyperlinking, but in particular, I'm going to show you how to use something just a little bit different than hyperlinking. So I'm going to copy the link. Look, it does give me an option to shorten the URL, which is really cool. I don't think I realized it did that. I'm going to copy that instead. Okay, so inside of the website control panel, I'm going to click on Article Manager, and your instructions to me say to put this on the stewardship page. I'm going to look for the category that is stewardship. And here I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm in this on another browser. What is stewardship? I'm going to put it in here. I did this once, so I'll just, but I didn't like that video, so I'm going to repeat for you what I did here. Here I'm going to type in room, and you can move this to wherever it would be better be situated. Request. Of course, fix my spelling. I'm going to highlight it. Instead of insert edit link, here I'm going to click on Rockbox, and in the link field I'm going to paste the form URL that I got from Google Drive. My text Leave the field blank to wrap your current selection in the enter. So since I have text highlighted already, it's going to use that. If I didn't have text highlighted already, I would need to fill in text in this field. I'm going to click on Insert and Close, and then like other hyperlinks, I can turn this into a button after it's linked. So that's what it looks like now. I'm going to save this. And then on the stewardship page, I'm going to refresh to see that change. And when I click on room reservation request, it's not just a hyperlink, it's actually what we call a rock box. So that was the button we clicked. And all that's simply doing is putting it on top of the window that's already there. So I either have to fill out the form and click submit and get the thank you message, or just click off of it to go out of it. It's not a new tab, it's what we call that rock box. So I've gone over in Forms that to use Google Forms, you do have to have a Google account to make edits and to receive notifications. As long as the forms are in this folder, then we at Solutio can help you make edits or post them to the site. To make a new form, I haven't gone over that, but I've gone over how to edit an existing form. I did create this sample form. One option I can do here is make another copy of that form. So it's going to just call that copy of sample form, and it appears right there. Double click on it to open it and make edits to it. If I want to make a brand new one from scratch, click on New, and under the More tab is the option to choose Google Forms. So click New there, and it'll take you to, it'll open up that new form for you to start editing and making changes to it. I've also gone over how to do notification rules. It is possible to do a mail merge with these, though that is going to take some more effort. And I'd prefer someone at Most Holy Trinity learn how to do that rather than asking us to, just because it can be cumbersome in the long run. But if this suffices, then that's your best tool. If this doesn't tend to be the best option for you in the long run, we can discuss what other options are available. I hope this video is helpful, and I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. Take care, and God bless.